What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 2K the God, my man Sess. Welcome to the Gods of Boxer Talk. Now, for the last segment of tonight, we flipping them like hotcakes, B. This is gonna be a what's hot, and what's hot right now. I seen some more fuckery, B. Nigga can't even talk. So, word around the streets is, you know, Terence Crawford's next opponent is obviously John Molina Jr. It's been said, but apparently the deal has not been signed, sealed, and delivered. We have a venue, we have a date, but apparently, from what I've heard in different grapevines, anyways, that the fight has not been signed, sealed, and delivered yet. So there's a possibility the fight may not happen, right? Okay, but it's still on the docket. It's still happening. So, in light of that, I see little motherfuckers here and there, you know, just like little matrix dots, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you click on a matrix dot, and an article pops up, and it talks about Terence Crawford ducking IBF 140-pound champion Eduard Troyanovsky.
Wow, okay.
Alright, let me give y'all motherfuckers some background on Eduard Troyanovsky. He's a good fighter. He's 25-0 with 22 knockouts. Big puncher, right? He's promoted by Roy Jones Jr. He's obviously from Russia. He's promoted by Roy Jones Jr. I'm not sure if he's trained by Roy Jones. I tried to look that up. I couldn't find it. He's 5'8", 69-inch reach. He doesn't really use much of his reach because he's a guy that likes to get inside and hit you with power shots. His biggest fight of his career was against Cesar Rene Kowenka. He's the former former IBF champion at 140 pounds. He fought him twice. Dude was like 48-1, I believe, when he fought him twice. No, wait, Seth. Hold on. Hold your horses, man.
Okay.
He knocked him out in the 7th round, and I think he knocked him out both times. I don't give a fuck. Point is, that's his best fight on his resume. You go into Kowenka. He's a tough southpaw, but he primarily fought all of his fights in Argentina. He's an Argentine fighter, okay? He has no big names on his resume, so he's 48-1. Kind of on some Julio Cesar Chavez shit. Motherfucker fought like 65 bums and shit. Now, everybody who gonna get mad at that comment is just a statement, nigga. I could break it down for you, but I'm not gonna do it in this video. I got exactly how many bums Cesar Chavez fought before he actually fought a game component, a game opponent. Anyway, next point. He fought primarily in Argentina, and it was against guys that are from Argentina. It was no big name. So when he fought Eduard Troyanovsky in Russia, it was his first time over in Russia.
Oh, wow.
Went over there, laid egg, got knocked the fuck out, gave up his belt, right? Now, Troyanovsky has never fought in the United States. Granted, if he fights Terence Crawford, he will be fighting in the United States. Terence Crawford is right now the WBC and the WBO champion, 2 belts that are more prestigious than the IBF. Okay?
Yep.
He has a much better resume. Victor Postol himself is better than every motherfucker times 2 on Eduard Troyanovsky's resume. Okay? So, there's no doubt about it. Terence Crawford would have the upper hand in negotiations. The fight will be in the United States. Troyanovsky's fought in Russia and Germany, primarily in Russia, though. That's it. Okay. This guy will get 100% humiliated, then another 100% annihilated.
Yeah.
Then another 100% just broken down, beaten to a fucking pulp if he fights Terence Crawford. People, stop with the fucking hate. This is the same shit they tried to pull with Andrey Ward, saying he was scared and ducking Vyacheslav Shabransky, the guy that's getting ready to fight Sullivan Barrera. I think it's December 16th or something like that. They tried to say Andrey Ward was ducking him. Then they tried to say he was ducking Sean Monaghan, an Irish fighter who absolutely it sounds like who? They tried to when he was in negotiations to get a fight before the Kovalev fight. Of course, it ended up being Alexander Brand. Okay, Virgil Hunter told you himself. They tried everybody. Nobody wanted to fight this guy. The only guy that wanted to fight Andre Ward was Alexander Brand. You know, the same guy that they're supposed to fight last October, right? He was the only one that was game. We start hearing shit that Sean Monaghan wanted to fight. But Sean Monaghan incriminated himself in a goddamn article that I read that was written by an Irish writer, I believe. He incriminated himself by saying, well, I think he didn't want to fight me. I think he wanted Alexander Brand the whole time that they were talking about me. The fact that you're saying think twice means that you have no irrefutable fucking evidence that he ducked your bitch ass. Go sit down somewhere, nigga. Next, Vyacheslav Shabransky. Motherfuckers just pulled him out of the woodworks. He was never saying anything about this shit. Motherfuckers just go look at guys in the 175-pound division and pick a motherfucker and say, ooh, Andre Ward's ducking him. This is the same shit they're doing right now to Terence Crawford, bro. Looking at the 140-pound division and picking a motherfucker. Troyanovsky's a decent fighter, but he absolutely has no chance besides a puncher chance against a guy with Terence Crawford's abilities. Hey, if you want to give Terence Crawford another easy fight and giving him that much more of an opportunity to unify the 140-pound division, so be it. He beats that guy, then the next guy will be fucking Ricky Burns, who he already beat. So he'll have all 4 belts at that point, be the next guy to unify, I believe, since Zab Judah, if I'm not mistaken. So, come on, man. What do you think about this shit, bro?
Man, it is exactly what you said. People just looking for a reason to hate another dominant, African American fighter, it seems.
That's all it is.
That's what it boils down to. They find these guys, they pick these guys, like you said, and then they, man, he's ducking that guy. He's ducking this dude. When all of his wins, all of Terence Crawford's marquee wins are against guys that we know. We don't know shit about this dude. Eduard, I don't even want to say his last name because I'm going to fuck it up. But why would he be ducking this guy? Why?
For what?
Why? For what exactly? For what? It pisses me off when I see shit like this, man. But we already know what it is. We're already aware of, some of the dynamics that surround bullshit like this. So I don't care for this dude. I don't know this dude. And, I want to see Terence Crawford get the biggest and best fights. I want to see Terence Crawford fight Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
If that fight could happen.
Adrian Browne.
Exactly.
Lamont
Adrian
Peterson.
Browne. Yup, Lamont. These are the guys I want to see him fight. This Eduard or whoever, that motherfucker's playing catch up. He needs to prove himself against some of the guys that maybe Terence Crawford has already beaten at 140.
Troyanovsky, he's not even fought the Hank Lundys of the 140-pound division yet. Now, granted, he's a champion, okay? But still, if you look at his, let's just face it, it's almost easy to get a belt nowadays. Okay?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's almost easy to get a belt. Now, if you look at his resume, that does not say championship material. Okay? Ooh. He needs to fight. He still needs to fight the B-level competition in his division. Fucking, what's the nigga name? Cesar Rene Coenca? He's C-level.
Yeah.
He's an Argentine predominant fighter. He's C-level. Okay? He still needs to fight Mauricio Herrera. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hank Lundy. Shit. Get somebody, nigga. Now, to his credit, I haven't seen anything on Troyanovsky talking shit about Crawford. Maybe he has. I haven't seen it. YouTube, if you see it, let us know. But I haven't seen it. so I'm not gonna go too in on him. But it's just basic, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Let him fight Lucas Matisse. Shit, let him fight Victor Postol. Fight, I think he loses, because I seen Eduard fight. He loses to Victor Postol. The same type of style that Terence Crawford would employ on him, he can't even beat Victor Postol with that style. So, the fuck out of here, man.
Yep.
Next!
Uh-oh. What happened, 2K? Ah, man.
Man, let me just get into this, man. You Triple G fanboys. And I don't even like saying that, sus. I hate saying fanboys and gay weather, pack tard. I think that's all pussy language, B. I don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I gotta say, man, these Triple G fanboys, man, they will support Triple G to death. It doesn't matter what he does, bruh. Now, let's talk about two most recent statements coming from his team. Recently, he said that he would go to 154. It was said that he would go down to 154 to fight Manny Pacquiao. I think somebody made the joke. I think Freddie Roach made the joke, or maybe Bob Arum. I can't remember. One of them motherfuckers made the joke about Pacquiao going to 160 fighting Gennady Golovkin. And Tom Loeffler took it serious. He's like, oh, hey, hold up, nigga, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. I got to do his dumb face now. I mean, if he want to fight, we'll make the fuck. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Who else called you at 154? Who else? Canelo, Arislani Lara. They both called you at one. Shit, Lara said he'd go to 160.
Yep.
And I know the motherfuckers gonna come on here. Lara has Twitter fingers. Shut the fuck up, nigga. How do you know that it's just him doing Twitter fingers? Because Triple G never even entertained the challenge.
Yep.
Let Triple G call his bluff first, then Lara back off, then say he has Twitter fingers. Don't let Lara just throw the challenge out there and then Triple G not say nothing. That to me just means he's not taking the challenge. That's the fuck that tells me. Okay? Just like the $10 million challenge. He ain't taking that neither. Yep. Ain't never got no $10 million payday for a fight in his life. That's 3 times more. He got 2 times more. He got $5 million against Kell Brook with no pay-per-view shares. He's guaranteed $10 million with pay-per-view upside. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You don't want to fight Canelo because Canelo beats you.
Yep.
You're right for the uppercut, and that's Canelo's money punch. The fucking uppercut. Alright? Anyway. His most recent statement. Not his statement, but from his team. Oh my God. You know what? Eddie Hearn is spilling the beans, actually. He said that K2 and Loeffler are still trying to get Carl Froch to come out of retirement. And the recent pictures of him, looking like me and shit, you know what I'm saying? They felt that now is the time to try to get that fight. Now, I've spoken to some British guys who are in tune with British news, and they're in tune with the fighters out there. They've actually said, hey, Carl Froch is in the gym, but he's not in boxing shape. He's not boxing. He's not training. He's not doing what boxers do to get them mentally and physically prepared for a professional fight. He's just lifting weights. He's just in shape. You know, perfect example like me and my man Sess. We fucking in shape.
Yeah.
6 packed out, nigga. Word. You know what I'm saying? But we not in boxing shape. We can't go 12 rounds with a motherfucker. It's a difference. There's a difference. I could post pictures all day of me with my shirt off. Niggas would be like, yeah, that nigga ready. Sess too. But in reality, we not ready. Might get knocked the fuck out if we go 12 rounds. And not because a nigga knocked us out, because we were too tired. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference, people. So apparently Eddie Hearn is saying that basically that is what led to the more them pushing negotiations to try to get Carl Froch out of retirement. What do you think about that, man?
Man, you know what? 2K. Damn. Man. I'm so sick and tired of this Gennady Golovkin bullshit, man.
Word.
I really am. It pisses me off because, like you said earlier, his fans will support any bit of fuckery that's put out by his team. I'm gonna blame it on his team. You know, and I'm sick of it. Why are you still trying to fight Carl Froch? What does that prove? What the fuck does that prove? Okay? And I'm gonna call out the elephant in the room. We said it many a times on this show. If you would go to 170 pounds to fight Carl Froch, why would you not go to 168 to fight Andre Ward? Okay?
Miguel or Body Jet.
Exactly. Okay? You wanted Ward at 164. For what? Why? And if anybody wants to say Ward wasn't inactive, when's the last time Carl Froch stepped in the ring? I mean, come on, man. It's bullshit, people. Like I've been saying to everybody that'll listen, he only fights guys he knows he can beat.
Yup.
Okay? That's the only reason why they're willing to go to 170 pounds to fight Carl Froch. Is because he knows he'll beat Froch. Okay? And if anybody wants to make it out to be a competitive fight or whatever, look. Carl Froch has been retired, I believe, 2 years. He's not in the boxing state, in a boxer's mind frame or boxing mind state to be able to get in the ring with a guy that has been active, that has been actively beating guys, you know, regardless of class, regardless of rank or whatever. He's been actively fighting, okay? He's been taking real punches from real fighters. Carl Froch hasn't. So how the fuck could that be a competitive fight? How could you even think it's going to be competitive? You know, if they were to make this fight, Carl Froch would solely be doing it to do 80,000 in Wembley again because he, you know, I mean, that's just what he held himself on. 80,000 in Wembley, a big payday, and it'd be a bunch of dumbass fans supporting it. I hate this fight. I think it's the dumbest shit that they can do right now. I'm tired of hearing it being talked about, okay? I don't want to see Gennady Golovkin fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I don't want to see him fight Carl Froch. I want to see him in Danny Jacobs. You know, if that fight's still on the table, it's supposed to be sometime in 2017. But more so than anything, I want to see this dude go head on and move up, man. Yeah. People keep on saying, Gennady, it's not about the money with Gennady. He just likes to fight for his fans. And they keep saying that. It is about the fucking money, people. Dude, it is.
It's about the... Oh, my God. Hold on, nigga. It's obviously about the money because he's only willing to go down to 154 for fucking Mayweather and Pacquiao. What does that tell you?
He's not going down because he's looking for the best competition at 154. He's going down because he's looking at the money men.
He's willing to drain himself for that green, nigga. Exactly. Come on.
Come on, man. With Canelo, I kept telling everybody, it was never about the WBC strap. He didn't give a fuck about getting a belt as much as he cared about getting a big payday.
No.
Okay? That's the reason why he's not trying to fight Canelo for $10 million. He wants more than $10 million to jump in the ring with Canelo. If it wasn't about the money, he would have been fought Canelo just because he wanted the name.
Yep.
$10 million? Come on, people, stop being stupid. Stop believing that these fighters are everything. Well, fighters like Golovkin are everything virtuous and genuine in boxing, because they're not. He has to put food on his table just like anybody else. And if he can milk the system, he's gonna fucking milk the system. That's what K2's doing. That's what Abel Sanchez is doing. That's what Gennady Golovikin is doing. Now, my last point is, if you're not going to move up to 175 or 168, Abel Sanchez, shut the fuck
Oh my
up.
God, dog.
Okay?
Oh my
I am
God.
so sick and tired of hearing this man say who Gennady Golovikin will beat, but he will never, ever step in the ring with these people.
Do his voice.
Okay? Oh, man. Well, you know, Gennady beats all of those guys. He beats all of them. You know? Gennady is just a different animal. You know? I mean, guys in sparring can't even take his power. We gotta put them with bigger headgear on because Gennady hits so. Man, fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. You telling me this dude hit harder than George Foreman? A heavyweight?
Yeah. He'll tell you
Come
that.
on, man.
He'll tell you
Oh,
that.
he will. Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah, he'll tell me that. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell us that. But I'm sick of it, man. He keeps on talking about who he'll beat, who he'll fight, but at the end of the day, if he'll beat Adonis Stevenson, guess what? Take your monkey ass up to, no pun intended as it pertains to Adonis Stevenson either. But, yeah, I shouldn't even say it, but take your bitch ass up and fight Adonis Stevenson. If he'll beat Sergey Kovalev at 175, take your bitch ass up and fight Sergey Kovalev. If he'll beat James DeGale at 160, why are you not fighting these guys? That's all I'm here. All I'm hearing is you keep on saying who he'll beat, what he'll do to him, what he does in sparring. You gotta put bigger headgear on dudes. They gotta put on body protect. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm sick of it, dude. Like I'm sick of his fans, and I'm sick of Abel Sanchez running his mouth. I personally wouldn't have a problem with it if he were stepping in the ring with these guys, man. But Carl Froch at 170? Come on, man. You just said you'll beat everybody at... Basically, you just said you'll beat all the top guys at 75. Why not make the extra 5-pound jump and go after some real competition that's active? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You know, I don't even have to tell you to move up 15 pounds. Why not go up 8 pounds and fight James DeGale? 8 little pounds and fight DeGale, man. Fight Jack. Come on, we're not asking much of Gennady Golovikin. Personally, I don't have a problem with the motherfucker. I just want to see him fight somebody. I want to be a believer like his fans are. I want to believe in Golovkin's skill like his fans believe in his skills. It's just sadly for me, the motherfucker has to fight somebody in order to bring that realm of consciousness, I guess. Because right now, I'm just looking at him like, okay, I guess, you know, he hit hard. He, you know, got some good body shots.
He cuts the ring off well on C-level fighters.
Yeah, and I keep, oh my, that's a whole other topic. He cuts the ring off good, but against C-level fighters, people, come on, man, think.
They don't want to think.
They don't. You know what? That's a good point, too, okay? They don't want to think.
I think I just mentioned, I said, half these motherfuckers, on the last video, half these motherfuckers can't even break down a fight, but they always have an opinion.
An opinion. Absolutely. And that's 100% true, man. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired. I just don't even care no more. As you know, with Gennady Golovikin, I don't give a shit, man. If you're gonna fight Danny Jacobs, please shut up. Don't talk about nobody else outside of 160 pounds. You know, just it is what it is.
See what y'all did, people. Y'all pissed us off. This is one of the nicest niggas I know, and y'all just pissed this man off on camera. It don't make no damn sense. Dog, I'm with you 100%. I mean, really nothing else to say, man. There was a time after Golovkin beat Gregor's Proxa, I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the time, I wasn't on YouTube, and I wasn't really on social media talking to motherfuckers about boxing. It was just cats, you know, in my circle. So, you know, I wasn't posting any postings or making any videos about how good I thought Gennady Golovkin could be. Okay, I can only tell you from word of mouth. And actually, that was a fight where he was supposed to fight Dmitry Pirog, a guy that I thought was going to beat Gennady Golovkin coming in. After I saw him, the way he fought Gregor's Proxa, I wasn't so sure anymore after that.
Word.
You know, luckily, well, not luckily, but unfortunately, Dmitry Pirog, he had a back injury that forced him to retire in the middle of negotiating the fight with Gennady Golovkin. And that's what led to the Gregor's Proxa fight. But anyway, after that, like I said, I really wanted to see this guy. Now, after bum after bum after bum after bum after fringe contender who shouldn't be there, after prospect, after bum, after bum. Now I'm just like, fuck it. Like, literally, Golovkin can retire tomorrow. I wouldn't give two shits. You know what I'm saying? And my son, who is in boxing, I won't even tell that nigga about Gennady Golovkin. For what? What did he do?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If he ever comes across a Golovkin tape, I'll break down the style. But I'll be like, but we never really got to see how that style fared against elite level competition.
Absolutely.
So that's not really somebody you want to study. Let's go to another guy like Gedmo Rigondeaux. Next!
Hey,
They didn't like that one, bro. Next! Lucas Browne.
Oh, man.
So, I saw two things on Mr. Lucas Browne. First thing was that he seems to think that him pissing hot after the Ruslan Shagayev fight was some sort of conspiracy, citing that they didn't want him to win. So why would he take something knowing that he was going to get tested after the fight? My question is, why would some big conspiracy be put forth in favor of Ruslan Shagayev? You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would anybody have vested interest in Ruslan Shagayev retaining the belt? Who gives a fuck? Ruslan Shagayev should have retired like 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck about Ruslan Shagayev? So that statement is a farce. And then the next one, he says that coming up to this Shannon Briggs fight, he has had thoughts about knocking out Shannon Briggs and standing over him while he's down and saying, "Let's go, champ." What do you think about that, man?
You know what? I like it. You know, I like the banter. You know what I mean? Hype the fight up because Shannon Briggs has been taking shots at Lucas Browne. Now, let me say this: if Lucas Browne does knock out Shannon Briggs, it would be funny as shit to see him, you know, stand over, you know, my man and say, "Let's go, champ."
Hell yeah.
But let's not forget, I believe this was on, I was telling you about it too, Kat. I believe it was on Instagram, or Shannon Briggs' Instagram, where he had this crazy, scary looking fucking mask on, and the eyes were electronically spinning, and he had a custom-made Lucas Browne head on a chain, and he was holding it up with this mask on it, and I just thought that was the coolest shit ever. So, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. You know, when they get in the ring, we gonna see what happens. You know, if Lucas Browne can get that type of knockout against Shannon Briggs, or will Shannon Briggs decapitate my man? You know,
Damn.
You know what I mean? And, hold this shit up. So, I like it. Like I said, I really don't have a problem with it. I think it makes for good gamesmanship, you know. It's much better than, like I said in our last video, the bullshit that I've seen with Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman getting in the ring afterwards and going up. It just reminded me of Shane Mosley and Floyd Mayweather and how scripted that whole bullshit looked when they were getting into it face-to-face in the ring. So this is how I like things to go with boxing. When guys are taking shots at each other like this, it normally makes for a real intense, weigh-in when they finally see each other in person.
Word.
And both of these dudes have cut weight, so they irritated, they mad, they smile on it.
They're not getting no pussy because you can't have sex while you're training.
Exactly. So they see each other and they just amp, so that's what I like. But like, if Lucas Browne can do it, shit, come on with it.
Hey, yeah, I'm with you on that. I like it. It's a good way to hype up a bullshit ass fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the matchup. I hate the fight. And let me explain that, people. It's a great matchup. Any other time, I would have loved to see this fight. Lucas Browne and Shannon Briggs. But I hate the fight because it should be Luis Ortiz versus TBA for the WBA regular title. That's what it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Vladimir Klitschko is able to eat. He's a number 2 ranked contender. He's supposed to fight Anthony Joshua next year for the WBA Super. Anthony Joshua is not even fucking ranked in the WBA. And those two are fighting for the WBA Super. But Luis Ortiz can't even get the WBA regular, and he's been the number 1 contender for how long?
Yeah.
Since the Bryant Jennings fight? So that's why I hate this fight. I'm going to watch it, of course, because I got to support my man Shannon Briggs. Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
I got to support my mans. But there will always be a stain on this fight. Even in history, this could be like one of the biggest fights in history. Who knows?
Wow. Anything
can happen. We got 2 big hitters. I'm not sure if I know Shannon Briggs been knocked down. I'm just not sure how many times. Lucas Browne was knocked down like twice against old ass Ruslan Shagayev. You know what I'm saying? So we got 2 guys that have somewhat sturdy chins. One's known for going down but getting back up because he had tremendous heart. So it could be the fight of the fucking year. You know what I'm saying? And it is. Even if I talk about it later on in life, it will still have that stain of Luis Ortiz being the guy that was the most ducked heavyweight at that time. So much so that they couldn't even give him a shot at the WBA regular title. Yeah. And it was a rightful shot at that. They had to give ranked 3 and 5 the opportunity instead of him. So it is what it is.
All right.
Next, in the last of this segment, what the fuck is Juan Manuel Marquez doing? What is his purpose? Why is this nigga still in boxing? Why the fuck is he even around? Dude, if he's not hating on Canelo, which I do like, by the way, if he's not hating on Canelo, or if he's not talking shit about how this fighter should do this, or that fighter should do that, or if he's not turning down fights with Miguel Cotto and others, he's still turning down fights with Manny Pacquiao. So what's the fucking point? And me and Seth had a pretty good conversation about this earlier. If you're looking for a big payday, just fight Miguel Cotto and lose the fight at 154. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree that fight should be at 154, simply because Marquez has never fought at 154, and he's a very small 147.
Yeah.
Unless he's on Pez, right? But Pacquiao, on the other hand, just fight the nigga. Like, I understand. I don't want to see a number fucking 6, 7, or 8. I don't even know what number fight this is. This is probably number 5, I think. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Yeah. But if you look at Marquez and the fact that he keeps lingering around the sport, unretired, right?
Yeah.
What is your fucking purpose then? You see what I'm saying? He's recently turned down another idea to fight Manny Pacquiao in a 5th fight. Just fight the nigga. I kind of agree, you know, that, I mean, he knocked the nigga out.
Yeah.
I kind of agree that he has leverage there. Like, hey, you didn't knock me out in 3 fights.
Yeah,
I knocked your bitch ass out in a 4th. But I gotta side with Manny when it comes to Manny giving him 3 extra opportunities after the first fight, which was really close. The first fight, Manny knocked him down 3 times in the first round. And Marquez got up to turn the fight to a draw, B. After that, if I was Manny, I'd be like, whoa, goddamn, nigga, that shit was tough. I'm out. No rematch.
Yeah.
But he gave him 3 more fights after that. So now I'm like, damn, dog. Like, don't do that little bullshit schoolgirl shit. I win and run off.
Yeah.
Get a nigga an opportunity. He gave you 4. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn in between this shit. But I do know Marquez needs to do something. What do you think, man?
Man, I'm with you 100%. Just like we talked about it in the gym. I have no clue why he's staying around. I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know if he's retiring. The only thing I know is he seems to be releasing statements here and there about Canelo and about not fighting Pac. I mean, like you said, why are you still around, dude? Who are you waiting to fight? Who are you trying to fight? You know, are you in negotiations with anybody? I don't know what the hell Juan Manuel Marquez is doing. You know, if they want to go after Cotto, I guess go after him. Or if Cotto's going after him, that's even more fuckery on Cotto's behalf, because why are you fighting a guy that's never fought at 54 before? Just don't get it, you know? So I really don't know, man. Marquez is just pissing me off. But on the other hand, with the Pacquiao fight, I'm with you. I'm kind of torn because Manny did give him, 4 chances.
Right.
You know, Marquez got the most dominant victory of the other 3 tries, and he's kind of just ran off. And like you said, I win, and just took off running. You know,
I win.
Yeah. I have heard that the negotiations for the other fights, the other Pacquiao Marquez fights, were very tough, and I did hear a lot of people saying that Manny kind of played him a little bit, in the negotiations, and how long it took for him to give Marquez a rematch. After the initial draw, the Pacquiao Marquez 2 fight, I want to say it took a year or it took 2 years or something like that. So it's just one of those things where, I see where Marquez is coming from, but at the same time, I mean, the motherfucker fought you 3 times, man.
Yeah.
At least give him another chance to get revenge. I feel like Marquez is trying to go out on a big fight. What bigger fight to go out on than Manny Pacquiao? So it is what it is. Like you said, I don't know why he's hanging around. I don't know what he's gonna do. I really don't care at this point. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what they can come up with.
Yep. By the way, his last fight was 2 years ago. Actually, the same month. Froch's last fight was against George Groves, May of 2014, going on 3 years. Wow. And that was that whack-ass fight against Mike Alvarado, a fight that I was like, why is the fight even happening? But it was a comeback fight after he was completely dismantled by Tim Bradley. Marquez, if you're not going to fight Manny Pacquiao, if you're not going to go to 154 to fight Cotto, if you're not going to take on the best at 147, if you're not looking at Adrian Broner, Lamont Peterson, Terence Crawford, Hank Lundy, which that would be a ridiculous fight. Give some of the young guys a chance, like Frankie Gomez, like you did with Juan Diaz. You know what I'm saying? If you're not looking to fight any of these guys, just get the fuck out of boxing. But still, continue to talk shit about Canelo because I find it very entertaining. Him and his trainer Nacho, they be going off on Canelo, man. It's just funny as fuck. All right, you two, we're going to go ahead and end this segment right here. Do what you do in the comment section would be real. This is real talk for real fans. 1.